Before this video starts, I just want to say I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as often as I would want. We have been having a lot of internet problems. The internet uploading speed has not been as fast as I would like it. I'm trying as hard as I can to upload as often as I can for you guys. So before the video started, I just wanted to say a quick, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as often as I wanted. Alright, hi everybody. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well today. I've decided to show you guys all about my tattoos, and I know that no one asked for this, but I thought it would be pretty cool, and I'll share with you like the stories I got behind them and all that fun stuff. So let's hop into it. So I think I'm gonna start with my first one, and I'll go from the bottom up since my first one's on my leg. Okay, so this is the little sea turtle guy that I have. I called him Otis because he looks like an Otis. I actually got him done when I was around 17, that's too zoomed in. I went with one of my childhood friends. I was eager to get one, and she knew a guy that could get one for me. I really love sea turtles. They're my favorite animal, which is why I ended up getting one. Don't know if you guys noticed or not, they're pretty tucked in there. I have a couple numbers that are in there. I got the numbers in there because they all represent someone in my life. I got 22, 15, and 10 in the tattoo because my mom's favorite number is 15 and my little sister's favorite number is 10 and mine is 22. I thought it was a pretty cool idea to do something with the shell. It was not something I envisioned at first. I didn't really think that I was gonna get any color, but as soon as I saw it done, I was like, wow, like I think that really fits me a lot. That's something that I'll be able to wear forever. So we're gonna move on to the arm. Not this arm. This arm doesn't have any tattoos. So all of these tattoos were done by one artist. I found him almost right after I got this first tattoo done, which I'm kind of mad about. I wish I would have got all of my tattoos done by him because he's such an amazing artist. I'll link all of his stuff in the description if you want to go and check him out. He does really great work. He works out in North Carolina. I know he goes to California a lot too, so if you're in those areas or if you're anywhere, you can always hit him up on Instagram to let him know. All the tattoos on my arm are picked by significant people in my life, so I thought that was a really cool way to honor all of them. I'm a pretty big family person, which is why I got the numbers down in the first tattoo. To start off, I'm gonna start it with the first tattoo that I got on my arm, because I know that this whole thing looks like a finished piece and it looks like it was supposed to be like that, but it was actually a patchwork that took a lot of months. Whoa, I'm not keeping that in. Okay, so that sunflower right there with the words on it, that was the first ever arm piece that I got. It's a matching tattoo with my mom. The words say, overcome from within. It kind of shows the struggles that we've been through in our life. That's the first tattoo that I got to represent that. I thought that that's pretty cool. Me and her have a pretty strong bond, as you guys can tell from the YouTube channel. Me and her got that done on the same day. I leave an image right there. So to have my first tattoos be matching tattoos with two really, really important people in my life, I really loved. It was really a special moment for me. And going forward, I got this lilac. That's my mom's favorite flower, so this one isn't a matching tattoo, even though she has a bunch of lilacs all over her. If you guys want to see her do a tattoo thing, let me know down in the comments, because she has a ton of tattoos also. And I got this one done along with that one, and that's the one my sister picked out. I think it's called honeysuckle? I have to go ask. So it is not a honeysuckle, actually. It's called an honesty flower, and from the image, it doesn't really look like it. He kind of designed it on his own, which I thought was pretty cool. He took a lot of liberties with a lot of the work that he did and put his own artistry into it, which I love. That took like 2 hours of just trying to figure out what the flower was called. So, as you can see from the images over here, the arm is kind of starting to come together a little bit. I mean, I got it all in the middle of my forearm and I'm just kind of missing the top and bottom parts of it. So I'll get into the next session that we did. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but my whole arm took a really long time to complete. I think in total it took more than a year to complete this whole thing. So if you're looking to get a sleeve and you're not looking to get it all in one session, I would definitely say to wait a long time, wait for what you want, plan it out. And make sure you know what you want before you end up getting it. I got a lot of people that were always, you know, looking at me, asking me about them, what they meant, all that stuff. I would definitely get a lot more glares than I normally would if I was just normal. I didn't really mind them. I think it's all right to be different. I think it's okay for people to look at you and judge you I feel like they're gonna do it anyway, so why not put something beautiful on you to stick it to them? Fuck those people. I was also on the baseball team for a lot of these tattoos that I got, and the coach was actually cool with it. He didn't really have any issues with me getting any of these tattoos, which I thought was pretty dope. So the tattoos that you just saw were my aunt, my 2 cousins, and my grandpa. He actually picked that flower for me. I was super stoked when he did. It got my grandma to pick a flower to put on myself as well. What you just saw was a lotus, a daisy, a lily of the valley, and a hibiscus. Once I got those, I really thought that it was starting to make the arm look a lot more complete. It was starting to make it look less like 3 individual tattoos and more like a whole half sleeve. I know that there was still a lot more that I could add and wanted to add, so that's what I'm gonna talk about next. So these next 3 that I got were probably the most painful tattoos that I got on my arm. I mean, the lotus was pretty painful up in the crease of your arm. Those places are gonna hurt a lot, but I actually have one directly on my elbow, which hurt so bad. I would not recommend getting one on your elbow, but I thought it fit really, really nicely, the placement that he had it, so I went with it and I took the pain, but it hurt a lot. And it's actually my grandma's tattoo. It is right there. I'm sorry if I look all awkward when I'm standing. I don't really know how else to like show these, so please bear with me. This is hers. She got some forget-me-nots, which I thought were dope. I think it looks super good. I think it fits really well with the lilacs that I have right there. And it also fits really well with the other tattoo that I got that day, which is a Japanese honeysuckle. It's the one that my uncle picked, and I thought it was super cool that I could get some Japanese work on me. Really helped fill in that blank space that was, you know, right there as you saw in the picture. I thought those 2 really filled in that space very nicely. So as you can see from these photos, it's really, really starting to come along. Filling in that empty space that I had there really helped put my mind at ease, knowing that this thing was not gonna look so super patchy, because I don't personally like that style. I think that it looks great on some people, but I didn't want it for myself, so having that space filled in helped put my mind at ease and let me know that it was gonna be streamlined for the next couple of tattoos that I was gonna get. So I'm gonna wrap it up with these last 3, and then we can get into the hand tattoo. Ooh. This one is a peony, and it is my friend Marcus's favorite flower. He is one of the only father figures that I had in my whole life, so I wanted to put him above everyone else to give him that respect, and I thought it turned out really, really dope. I love that it's on a stem, because most peonies are just, you know, giant circles, so I really like that we decided to put it on a stem. I think it fits super nicely in between the 2 flowers that are right there, so I'm really happy with it. He has a daughter, and her middle name is Rose, so of course she wanted me to get a rose. So I got a little itty bitty rose for her, because she's a little itty bitty lady. I love that it's right by my wrist, so I can look at it all the time, no matter what kind of clothes I'm wearing. And the last tattoo I have is actually for a relative of mine who had passed away recently. It's my great-great Aunt Lorraine. She was about 89 years old, and I had a really good bond with her, and I wanted to show that in my arm. So I'm happy that I put it right in the middle of all the flowers. And I'll talk about the background and the hand tattoo all in one, I guess, since it's the background's pretty easy to explain. I didn't really know what to do for the background. I feel like there was a lot of directions that I could have went. I wanted leaves at first, but then I was like, no, I don't really want leaves. And I was like, a lot of the flowers that I have do have leaves in them, so maybe I can incorporate that somehow. So what me and the artist came up with was wind. And in that wind are some falling leaves. And I ended up liking that idea. So now for the tattoo you all have potentially been waiting for. I'm gonna talk about the hand tattoo. And the hand tattoo is difficult because of the healing process. A lot of the time, hand tattoos get chipped up and they don't heal correctly because just how much you use your hand and everything like that. I actually didn't have that problem, and mine healed very, very smoothly. If you don't know how to take care of tattoos, there's a bunch of YouTube videos on how to take care of them. I would highly recommend watching it and making sure you know how to correctly take care of a tattoo. It'll really, really help in the healing process. And this last tattoo was a tattoo that was picked out by my tattoo artist. I thought that was a pretty dope way to show him that I appreciated all of the work that he did, show him that he became one of the important people in my life just by tattooing me so much. So, Cheek, thank you so much for tattooing me. I appreciate it very much. The butterfly was not as lucky in the healing process. I do happen to use my thumb, just like most people, more than the top of my hand. Only one side of this butterfly didn't heal correctly. I'm gonna have to go and get it retouched up. It is perfectly okay if you have hand tattoos and need to get them retouched up. You use your little phalanges a lot. I kind of expected it going into it. I knew it wasn't gonna turn out as well as all the rest of these. Some of the tattoos I have on my arm are over a year old right now. So if some of them look blacker, it's just because I got those done more recently. They're all gonna gray out and fade into the same grayish color. You guys probably saw the little secret inside the finger tattoo I have. That one I'm not saying on camera no matter what, so don't even try. So that was my whole tattoo journey. That was the whole story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys ended up liking this video, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so who knows? Maybe you could be the 1,000. And also, for the 1,000 subscriber video, I am wanting to do a Q&A. So if you could leave me questions down in the comments below for me to answer those. I'm also going to be posting Ask Me Anything on Snapchat and Instagram. So if you follow me on there, make sure to ask me some questions on there so I can do a YouTube video about it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you watching all the way through the video. Bye. Why are you still here? Go on, there's a bunch of YouTube videos for you to go watch. Stop. Go away.